Video games have always been a way for me to escape the chaos of life. After all, no matter how bad the game gets, at the end of the day, it's just pixels. But as I got older, I realized I was playing games for the wrong reasons. To mass depression and anxiety, never escaping either, and feeling stuck and helpless all the same. So I started looking at games as a way to learn how to overcome various challenges, whether I was a medieval knight, a World War II general, or a home renovator. Regardless of what game I played, the lesson was always the same. No matter what you're dealing with, no matter the challenge you're facing, things are rarely as bad as they first seem. You might not always win, but if you keep fighting, pushing, and moving forward despite the setbacks, it is a statistical guarantee that you'll start winning eventually. The trick is to start with something small. When's the last time you took out the trash? It's boring and you don't get an achievement for it, but small wins have a habit of rolling into bigger ones. But I know how those small things can be overwhelming and how tempting procrastination can be. There's comfort in what's familiar, even if it's not what you want. However, the more you challenge that urge, the sooner you'll see things start to change, then realize it's you and your perception that's changing. Soon, you might start making your bed every day and taking better care of yourself. You might start going to the gym, eating healthier, and being more consistent overall. Sure, there'll be days where you stumble and bad habits and thoughts come rushing back, but that's all they are. Bad habits doing their best to hold on in a new reality not meant for them. You don't need to be trapped by your past, or what you've been told, or everything that you've been through. In fact, you've always been allowed to find and do things that make you happy. But since that requires change, you get scared. Not because you're afraid of change, but that you don't know what this new life, this new you, could be like. As your self-confidence develops, the voices of self-doubt might get louder with all their questions. What will others think? Can I really do this? Do I deserve to be happy? I know how easy it is to overthink, so I'll give you the simple answers. Who cares? Yes, and yes, definitely. After a while, you'll notice the problems that used to stress you out don't seem nearly as bad now. It's not that they've gotten smaller, they've just become that much stronger. Sure, you'll still face challenges that seem insurmountable, but you have already survived all the bad days you've ever had. As for me, video games have shown me that failure and defeat are necessary to push ourselves forward, and that my value isn't tied solely to my success. By learning to love life's ups and downs, even if the low points are frustrating, there's no game over screen. We just keep going since there's still more life left to live. Besides, what makes all of this fun isn't just doing the same thing or remaining the same person. You are meant to adapt, learn, change, and grow. So I hope that no matter what your journey is or where it takes you, to enjoy the process, remember, you need the small wins before you can get to the big ones.